this job.
No, I never once was riding one.
No. What were you doing when I was mowing?
I have no idea.
It is the first Friday since school has started. The kids came home from school. I said, put on your working shoes because we are putting you to work. That's right, we are going to Grandma and Grandpa Griffith's home, but they are not gonna be there. This is the very first time that we have gone to their house since they have left. So we're going to go help Bonnie and Joel. I kept telling Bonnie, you guys keep mowing their yard. We want to help. We want to be able to help. Don't feel like you have to do their yard all by yourself all the time. So we're gonna go up and contribute. When my parents borrowed our car, they left the garage door opener. Does it work? I don't know if it works. Oh yes! We have a few things we are taking to my mom's house. This is a water filter that they bought. They wanted to take it with them on their mission, and then they were told they did not need it there. So we are returning this back to their house.
Good job, Neely.
Is she clapping her hands?
Yay.
Hey, big girl, you gonna take a step?
Really? Can you take a step? Can you take a step?
Good job!
Can you take a step? Come here.
Just a minute. Good job! You know your cousins are going to be so excited. When Olivia and Cody come to find out that we are helping, I think they're gonna be pretty happy. Like the feeling, it just feels so different. Like it feels home. Like I feel like I'm at home right now, but not seeing any cars here. Oh, it's just so weird to not have my mom and dad like poke their head around the corner. What? Oh, free. They still have their gum. Oh, that's hilarious. Grandpa really wants that when he gets back, Emma. Sorry, Dad, if you are watching this, we are eating your gum. If you have been following along on my Instagram, my dryer at home is not functional. It does not work, so we've been line clothes drying our clothes. And I thought it would be good for my mom and dad's washer and dryer to be used like every once in a while. So it's kind of a win-win situation today. I brought some wet clothes to put in the dryer, and I brought my towels because I do not like dry, crunchy towels when they dry outside. So I'm going to do some laundry and put these bad boys to use. And it looks like whoever was here last had some rags, which is totally fine. So I'm actually gonna wash these rags with my towel, so that is perfect, but I'll need to remember that these ones are my mom's. So I gave these to my mom for Mother's Day. These are the geometry towels, hand towels. I will leave a link down in my description because these towels are perfect for drying your dishes. They're so big and absorbent. Okay, I want to show you another thing that I brought with me to my mom's house, and that is my favorite household cleaner. This is my Force of Nature, and I know my mom's house is clean. No one's really been in there, and whoever does come to my mom's house usually will clean up behind them, but I figure things just get kind of dusty when it's not being used, and so I'm just going to go through and spray from one end of the house to the next, and then go through and wipe it all up. And let me just tell you about this cleaner and why I love it. Like, it was literally just like my favorite household cleaner. So it's a multi-purpose cleaner, and this right here is salt and vinegar, and you mix it with water inside of this, and then you turn it on and it electrolyzes. And so when it electrolyzes, it changes the chemical of this, turning it into like something that is just as effective as bleach. But you can, like, I use this on my baby's toys, like high chairs, like everything. My toothbrushes, if I get sick or I have a cold sore, like I spray my toothbrushes with this because it will disinfect, but it is so safe. And so and it's also like a deodorizer. So I'm just literally gonna kind of freshen up the house because it's kind of stagnant in here. Anyway, so let's get making a new bottle. So I'm just gonna put some water in here. It probably takes about 7 to 9 minutes for it to work, but look at that. Do you see it like all bubbling? If you're wondering if it has a smell, it has the slightest hint of like a swimming pool, but then after you spray it, it goes away really quickly. So that's what it smells like. Also, the reason why you can't just like buy this in the store is because once you make it up, it lasts for about 2 weeks, and then, but I've never had one of these last longer than even a week because I go through it so much. Like I go through it so fast that I've never had to worry about labeling it with the date. These are the kind of areas in your house that after like a long period of time has passed, you're like, oh my gosh, it's so dusty and dirty. How did that happen? So just gonna kind of keep up on this. Mom, if you're watching this, I love you so, so much. Like I just love you. We've got kids picking up pine cones out there. Cooper's mowing the grass. Are they picking up pine cones? I think they're just like standing there laughing with each other, twiddling their thumbs. Okay, I think Cooper is supposed to be mowing a straight line down, and I think Cody is supposed to be mowing the opposite direction, but Cooper's not mowing a straight line, and so I think it's confusing Cody here. He's looking at Cooper's work like, is that really your work? He kept looking down at the grass. Bonnie here is just telling me that she has only mowed the yard once growing up. I think I remember doing it a handful of times, even the riding lawnmower.
No, I never once rode the riding lawnmower.
No, what were you doing when I was mowing?
I have no idea. And then Julie's like, well, how many times have you mowed it since you were in this house? I'm like, none. I've only mowed a lawn once, I believe.
How many times have you guys seen me mow the yard?
Oh, Julie,
no,
so
if I do, it's because I enjoy doing it or want to do it, and I think it's kind of fun every once in a while. Yeah, like I knew there was a chance of rain, but I was not anticipating this much rain. I mean, we're so happy Utah's in a huge drought right now.
We're doing our business job.
What's your business job?
To go in the rain. Yeah.
Are you guys helping with the pine cones?
No.
Or are you just trying to stay dry?
Yeah, we're trying to stay dry.
I think you're no luck there.
What are you talking about? I'm taking Grandpa and Grandma's yard home with me. The kids are gonna remember this forever.
Mowing in the rain is not ideal, but we were not about to drive all the way here and not do it. Where did you get that apple?
A tree.
You just took it off of someone's tree? Mm-hmm. You know whose tree that is. Ellie and I, there used to be a girl that lived in that house, and Ellie and I would play with her all the time, and we would climb that tree when I was your age. Did you know that? Oh, I know exactly what tree you got that from.
What?
Those apples. I used to play in it.
We'll just tell the truth here. Julie handed me the camera as we were going to grab some dinner, and she's like, hey, yeah, take this and film some stuff. Well, this is me admitting that I didn't do anything, and we got some pizzas and some donuts for the kids, and then Olive Garden for the adults.
If we would have made more than like a stop, we should have recorded this, since we only made 3 stops.
Right, exactly.
Well, I think the only 20 minutes of rain that we got this evening happened to be the 20 minutes that you guys were physically mowing and weed eating. But the work got done, and I think we are going to call it a night. We even brought our pickleball paddles and balls. I wanted to play pickleball with the kids in the driveway, but that was not gonna happen. Next time, Bonnie.